emergency ritual to avert nuclear war. How did you come up with this show?
I mean, just we're seeing war and destruction all over the world. I mean, even in our own country, in the U.S., a lot of people are talking about us being kind of on the verge of a civil war, and we're seeing, so many acts of violence and violent intentions inside and outside of our government, it's impossible to ignore. It's impossible to not be terrified by it. The bass clarinet, it's really crystallized as like so there's no other instrument that I am so capable of expressing my voice on as the bass clarinet.
So I saw you play bass clarinet, the harp,
the mouth harp,
and the recorder flute,
the bamboo flute. Yeah.
The bamboo flute.
Yeah. When I was a very young person, I just got into making sounds.
Psilocybin mushrooms aren't for everybody.
So at the end of your show, you mentioned psilocybin mushrooms.
So I've been working
It is a work
with psilocybin since I was 17.
It's not recreational. It's a sacred path that you can choose, and we need more people choosing to do this work specifically to avert nuclear war.
The work that I've been doing lately, and by the last 5 or 6 years, I'm kind of on this exorcism trajectory. I think I think collectively a lot of people feel like we're going in the wrong direction, and I just feel like there's a bad energy that is affecting all of us.
A lot of people have been starting to engage in this work more with more dedication, and we're seeing timelines that do lead to nuclear war.
During the chaos of our last presidential election, on that day, another drummer named Ben Bennett and I got together, and we created a ritual that I called Exorcism in America. And that's recorded, and we released that as an album on my Bandcamp account.
Bandcamp, okay.
Yeah, Exorcism in America.
Part of the work is to engage with that feeling of discomfort, and it doesn't mean you like the other person. It doesn't mean that you reconcile with them directly, but you have to try to understand where they're coming from and what circumstances brought them to that place that they're in that moment.
Well, I really appreciate having a conversation with me.
Thank you.
I loved your show, and hopefully we can talk again soon.
Thank you, brother.
Great to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure. All right, cheers.